Players descend on Hogan's Alley this week for one of the tour's most historic events, the Northern Trust Open.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, brought to you by Bearing Point Management and Technology Consultants.
Outside of the majors, the Northern Trust Open is the fourth oldest PGA Tour event. Since 1926, players have made an annual trip to the Los Angeles tournament. And in 1948, Ben Hogan won both the U.S. Open and the L.A. Open at the famed Riviera Country Club. Thursday, a new generation of players will be looking to add their names to the tournament's history books. Hello, I'm Win McMurry. 11 past champions are in this year's field. Phil Mickelson is defending the title, but Lefty might have something else on his mind to find his game before the end of the West Coast swing. It's been a slow start for the 34-time champion. Mickelson missed the cut in his first start of the season at the FBR Open and hasn't placed higher than 42nd in his last two events. In his 17 years on the PGA Tour, Mickelson has never left the West Coast without a top 10. And time is running out as the Los Angeles stop is the next to last event before the tour moves east. A year ago, Mickelson won his first Riviera title to become just the third player to win all four of the current California tournaments. 15 of his career victories have come during the West Coast swing. While Mickelson usually attracts one of the largest shares of the media's attention, a new player has stepped into that role this week. 17-year-old Yo Ishikawa from Japan announced his American debut Tuesday.
Hello, America. I'm Ryo Ishikawa from Japan. Here is how you pronounce my name. My name is Ryo. Everyone repeat after me. Ryo. Ryo. That's it. Okay. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to Thursday. Thank you very much.
PGA Tour media officials issued more than 100 media credentials to Japanese reporters to cover the event. Ishikawa is the youngest ever winner on the Japan Tour, winning his first event there at age 15. The Northern Trust Open will be his first of 4 PGA Tour exemptions. Mike Weir is another power-packed player in this week's field. The Canadian is one of just 6 players who have won the tournament in back-to-back seasons, doing so in 2003 and 2004. Reigning PGA Tour Player of the Year Padraig Harrington has only played the LA event twice, but he's finished inside the top 10 in both starts. Fred Couples has 12 top 10 finishes at the Northern Trust Open, including victories in 1990 and 1992. Thursday, the 2009 U.S. President's Cup team captain will be making his 27th start at the historic Golden State event. Bob Stevens from the PGA Tour Network on Sirius XM Radio shares his outlook on the week.
Win, there are so many reasons to be excited about this week's Northern Trust Open, beginning with the venue. Venerable Riviera, a fabulous clubhouse that sits up on the hill and looks over a great George Thomas design. So classic, they don't have to mess with it. They don't have to make it longer or grow the rough higher, and the players still love coming here. The weather should be pretty good all week long. Rained here a lot last weekend, just as it was raining in Pebble Beach, made the course very soggy, but by Friday and Saturday it should be dried out, and the ball should be rolling quite well. Then there's the field. Great field, beginning maybe with the Japanese teenage sensation Yo Ishikawa. He's going to be somebody to watch, and then there's a field that is full of guys that are going to be playing next week at the World Golf Championships at Accenture Match Play Championship. And every big name who is playing here this week has a history here, from Phil Mickelson, the defending champ, Padraig Harrington with a couple of top 10s the 2 times he's played here. Luke Donald has played very well here. Also Zach Johnson. So many guys with such great history at such a historical venue. This should be a whole lot of fun. And of course you can hear it all beginning at noon on Sirius 209 XM 146, the PGA Tour Network.
Thanks, Bob. First round coverage of the Northern Trust Open begins at 3 p.m. Eastern on the Golf Channel.
PGA Tour Today is brought to you by Bearing Point Management and Technology Consultants, delivering new thinking for a changing world.